I know it's a weird request. um, Basically, I want you to come to my house and just pretend to be a ghost.
But you don't want anyone to pop out and scare you.
No, I don't want to see anyone. What I'm trying to do is measure and potentially eliminate my belief in ghosts.
How will this help if you know we're coming?
Right, well, that's the thing. I don't think that ghosts are real. Rationally, I know that they're not. But I still have this deep-seated, unconscious reaction to, I guess you'd call it ghost-like phenomena.
So you want noises, shadows, moving doors?
Something like that. Anything you think will cause, that kind of reaction. Is that something you could do?
We are the largest horror company in the Midwest. I think we can figure something out.
Great. Yeah, I'll text you the address. I'll leave the doors unlocked, and you can come by and spook me. All right, I think we're all here. So, welcome to Anthro 4001, an anthropological look at ghosts. I think you'll enjoy this semester's class. I'm currently in the middle of some research on this exact topic, and by the end of the semester, hopefully, you should be some of the first people to see the results. All right, so the topic of this class is ghosts. Some of you may be horror fans, or maybe believe in ghosts, or you don't believe in ghosts. For those of you who say you don't believe in ghosts, and you're just here to laugh at people who do, here's what I want you to do. Think back on the last time you were alone at night. It's dark, and something gave you the chills. Maybe a sound, or a shadow, or just a thought. Did the idea of a ghost pop into your mind? Even for just a second? Be honest. Really ask yourself, do you believe in ghosts or not? All right, so let's get started.
During this time, when there's so much focus on our physical health, it's important not to forget about our mental health. With all the changes happening as we overcome this pandemic, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, anxious, and stressed. So joining us now is board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Jessica Clemens. Dr. Clemens, thank you for being here.
Welcome back. So today's topic is the collective unconscious. Carl Jung has stated that, like individuals, society has a deep-seated unconscious too. And depending on your interpretation, ghosts are a part of that. Every culture in the world has some kind of belief in ghosts. Why? Why isn't there one single culture that just hears a bump in the night and doesn't think of some kind of spirit? We might not be able to identify the origin of this belief, why we started believing in ghosts in the first place. But a more interesting question might be, where does this belief end? Let's look at some hard numbers. Belief in Orthodox religions is on the decline, but belief in demons and ghosts hasn't changed. Why? Well, religion is something you have to practice to believe. If you just stop going to church, you might stop believing. There are a lot of factors here, but for whatever reason, people aren't practicing to keep their belief in religion as much these days. But a belief in ghosts is innate. You have to practice to lose that belief. And how many people have actually practiced ridding themselves of the belief of ghosts? I'll bet no one. But we can confront our unconscious belief in ghosts, and I encourage you to do so. Here are some ways to do that. I'll have to email these slides to you guys. Sorry about that. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? No problem. What did you want to talk about? That's a great question. One idea is naive realism. That's not an insult, it's just what it's called. That's a theory that says that reality is anything that we can sense, touch, hear, see. The problem is that, obviously, our senses can deceive us. Then there's the theory that realism is socially constructed. The value of money is real, not because we can touch it, but because we all agree that it's real. Yeah, that's a great argument. Some would say that people live in different socially constructed realities when it comes to ghosts. Then the question is, are ghosts entirely socially constructed and just live in our minds? Or do they have some agency of their own, like real people? No, I understand. Listen, I really didn't mean to offend you. I know this can be a really sensitive topic. I hope you know it's just my job to ask questions and test hypotheses. Hey, this is the guy from the university who had set up a contract with you guys. Thanks for picking up so late.
We're always up late.
Yeah, I guess so. So listen, I really appreciate what you guys have done. It's been really impressive. But I think I'm ready to end the contract now, so we can just kind of close things out.
All right. Glad to hear it was thrilling.
Yeah, it was actually. Actually, if you wouldn't mind telling me how you did some of this stuff, I couldn't find any information on the internet about it, like the stairs thing and the faucet thing. And
Wait, what faucet thing?
a couple nights ago, you guys turned on the faucet in my apartment, right?
We didn't do anything with the faucet.
Oh, really?
We did a green light, scratching on the windows, crying baby, no faucet.
Huh. Okay. That's kind of embarrassing. I must have gotten scared by just something else. Okay, well, I guess you'll just send me an invoice or
Yeah,
something like
should we
that.
send it to your office or 114 East Jackson?
Did you say 114 East Jackson?
That's what you texted us.
I live at 141 East Jackson.
So we just been scaring someone else? Jesus, come on, dude. We'll send you the invoice tomorrow, and we're gonna add a fee for that too. Jeez.